are plowing right through. We have really, truly only three left. Three signs left, and I'm just excited. We've definitely got the one. Here we go. Let's see who we are doing. Oh, yes. Gemini. Yes. I was hoping we got Gemini. Gemini, first of all, all that manifestation, I don't think Gemini is aware how many things they have been manifesting at one time. Like, Gemini moves so quickly that they manifest so many fucking seeds at one time that it's like direct payout from all of this Eight of Wands, right? From all of this manifesting energy. You have been gunning towards this reality, and you are about to hit the full frontal lobe awareness of just how fast you've been flooring it towards your desired outcome. I love that for you, Gemini. Let's see. I'm about to do you so right. I'm about to hold you with so much love because I love this collective. Period. So that Knight of Pentacles 6 months ago at the Aries eclipse that you got prophetically told was coming to you, and you needed to lock in and get ready, and you were like, okay, for sure, how am I going to do that? And Spirit was like, you're going to have to listen very closely when I say this. Spirit, you're going to have to surrender the whole way through until it manifests. In fact, don't you dare put a single piece of paddle in that pool. This is like being on a kayak and someone be like, let me row. If you put your fucking paddle in that and you're not rowing, I'm rowing. Spirit said, this will come to you, but here's my rule of thumb. Do not swim until it comes to you. Do not put in any effort until it comes right to you, because there is something about Gemini needing their fucking respect put on their fucking name as we go into the age of the Aquarian, because you're not about to have a fucking air sign down bad during an air age, okay? So the way that the fucking age of Pisces used to spit out Gemini as some sort of a villain by handling communication, because again, journalism is not the issue here. Like, even the stories that are covered are the reality of things. Even the interpretations of the coverage, we gotta place our feelings where we really need to place them, you know, like what is what I mean. And so Gemini, being this air mercurial energy that was always just being told, like, you need to shut the fuck up just because you're talking, that Spirit is what Spirit was trying to bring into you with this Knight of Pentacles that you saw 6 months ago, that you knew you were supposed to just stay surrendered until it arrived. That was it. Like, literally, Gemini was like, Spirit was like, just don't do anything. Like, literally don't do anything, because this is about you having help. This is about it coming right to you, because you've put in ample work to be receiving something this bone dry, this cut and dry. Like I said, some seeds, the most labor you need to do is tuck it quietly under the soil, give it a little water, and it's outside. The rest is up to nature. This is a fully formed bush. It's time for you to come into union. You have now let the seed grow to harvest. It's time to harvest. You were correct about how 6 months ago, the thing that you surrendered on and that you knew Spirit was going to grow for you, this isn't something you had to grow, Gemini, which is why it's such a reward. This is why it feels like you're coming into union with yourself, because for once it doesn't feel like you got to do all the fucking work to bring something to yourself. Come on. Exactly. Spirit was literally like, I'm going to put you at the port, and I want you to stand there and watch this ship come in for fucking 6 months. I want you to stand there and watch it come right to you. Because this victory is about it feeling a specific type of way. This victory is about it feeling like this is the type of victory that comes when you don't do anything other than trust God. Other than knowing that, like, my energy and vibe alone was enough to have this. So it's here. And that is why this lovers feels so related. Because this is like it reminds me of my marriage. There's nothing I had to do to have the alignment happen. Like, Spirit wanted it to feel that way, where it's like, what the fuck did I do to meet this person who lived across the country from me in my hometown for the few fucking months that he's in my hometown, the few fucking months I'm in my hometown? Like, what did I do? I did nothing to orchestrate that. That is how Spirit wants Gemini to feel about their current predicament under this fucking eclipse. Like, you're about to be given the very thing that Spirit, exactly, because this is about who you are. And right now, Geminis need respect put on their name, because they are true. They are being authentic. They are being what the fuck they are. They are not scared to stand in who they truly are. And so the reason you were asked in the recent past to not go and create a bunch of stuff, to not try to be in the masculine principle of, I'm trying to go, this is about what I'm making happen for myself. Gemini, you don't have to prove that you can make it happen. We know you can make it happen. And the way that everybody's about to find out you can make it happen is by standing on business, is by authenticating who you really are, right? By saying like, actually, people want to criticize me because I feel like people in the recent past were looking at Gemini like they weren't an air sign. A lot of people look at Geminis like they're a fire sign. Like Geminis get the crucifixion of a fire sign. Like, you're too rah rah rah, too crazy, too rambunctious, you could burn me. But Gemini is an air sign, babes. Gemini is an air sign. So at the end of the day, don't get it twisted. I'm still a queen of swords. I'm not a king of rods in reverse. I'm not some asshole. And so I think the misidentification of who the fuck you really were, you're an intellectual. You're not passionate and wild and a good show. It's not just a pretty face. It's not just, these intangible God-given burning things. It's like applied skill. Like with an air sign, it's like really needing to know the intellectual. You have to go on the intellectual pursuit of your spirit in order to understand the sword suit. You don't just get this shit off the top. And so I think in a lot of ways, like Gemini's like, some of the goals and dreams and manifestations that are coming into me that I prayed for 6 months ago, that God told me were coming into me, really stem from the fact that I truly am an intellectual and I have an intellectual appetite. So when that gets satiated for you, because these bitches wanted you to be for everybody, they wanted to just pretend that you're just popular or that you're just no. What comes in at this moon is completely different, and it's about to let people know the depths of your intellect. Because again, this is about how the story is written. Gemini is enough of an intellectual to be like, there are some times when the divine wants you to see something spiritual and synchronistic, see it, clock it, recognize it, validate it, have faith in it, and then let it grow abundantly, and then tell the story about how, yeah, I just saw that shit synchronicity. I knew to follow it. I did follow it. I let spirit tell me what I was supposed to get out of it, and somehow it populated, and I didn't have to do shit but stand at the port. That is all. Geminis might be the shortest fucking reading of everybody because that's all that's happening here. Because whatever the ru-ru-ra-ra was in the fucking last age, where people were trying to say that you, again, weren't an air sign, that you didn't have some appetite of intellect that you were keeping, that you're smart. They didn't want to say that you were smart. And I think what's coming in is going to hurt people's fucking, wait, because the size of this cup says you're smart. The size of this cup says, bitch, I don't know if I could get that. I don't know if I could. I don't even know. The things that Geminis are about to receive, I don't think the girls even know if they can get, babe. Yeah. And you are walking away from this paradigm that made you feel like you got to keep going up to other people for shit for information you can get on your own. See, this new opportunity that comes into you, Gemini, that's going to keep people in a tizzy because they didn't want to believe that you were sharp enough for this. Yeah. 8 of Cups are walking away. We're walking away from the girlies who didn't think that eventually I'm about to get it myself because I can do it for myself. What? It's really about to be like that for you, Gemini. It's really about to fucking be like that for you, Gemini. You're at the 9 of Pentacles. You know what the fuck I'm saying is true because you really are there. You have the value. It's physical in your face. You are independent. This thing that comes in is matching your physical independence. You do everything for yourself, so it's time that the bag that comes in to renew you also matches that you want to be able to continue to take care of and do everything for yourself. 9 of Pentacles to manage your material world. That's why this is coming in, bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. That's why it's coming in for you. Because you prove to the universe, like we said, 6 months ago, I knew I needed to be able to get this type of opportunity to draw into me. I got to genuinely give the physical material vibration of someone who can manage this, who is already in their independence, who is already managing their material world in abundance. You get what I'm saying? So that this night is, okay, because this is what you are. Because this is what it's about to translate to. They didn't want to see you be a Queen of Swords. Well, how are they going to chew on you being a Queen of Pentacles? Chew on that. I think this is about territory that people didn't want to say Gemini was allowed to go. I think that for Gemini, this was about places that people wanted to tell you you don't belong in. And the reason you're doing this for your ancestors is because, bitch, let me get in the motherfucking spaces and we'll see where the fuck I fucking belong in the fucking end. Right? Because you didn't need to go through this cycle where it was about what the rest of these girls do, which is trying to figure out how to create themselves. No. You came here, you knew who you were, you knew the self-concept, you got to work, you tried to fucking develop the intellect. It seems like that panned out. You created that trust and creation with spirit, and now all of a sudden you got this massive thing that your old consciousness would not be able to conceive, and now it's literally translating to ducats. It's literally translating to full independence, Queen of Pentacles. And when you look at this it will have stemmed from what you have created for yourself. It will have stemmed from how you really feel about yourself, who you know yourself to truly be at the end of the fucking day. And again, the fear was, am I going to be able to have this new start feeling victorious? Because I think you could tell about the reset. You know what the Age of Aquarian is bringing in. It's a whole new terrain. But you really had pressure on to be good enough to be starting this new cycle where you wanted to, Gemini. And to me, that's the cuntiest slay that you could ever fucking do, is say that, you know what, it's not just enough to get the new start that everybody's about to get. I want to do a little something with my new start. I want to be established in the way that I want to be personally successful for my new start. I want to be in the full energy, but also be bringing it in with a little bit of that, like I said, the victory, the triumph energy. As I come in, I want to be able to be standing in that posture when I start something, because it's something to be said about, like, as I love and have continued to fall in love with this consciousness journey, I want to be able to keep traveling down it and understanding more about it from the perspective of wanting to be as conscious before I start things as possible. So when I'm going on a new journey, I do want to kind of know what the fuck I'm doing. If I'm starting a new job that I know will transform me, I know is supposed to be on my path for a significant kind of time. If I know I'm starting a new relationship, I'm starting a community, whatever I'm doing, if I know that I want, why not come in feeling good about myself? Why not? Because Gemini is the person right now in the zodiac, is the representation of an energy right now that's like, we cared, we had a standard for how we showed up from the start. And there's a difference between, eventually we all have to learn our lessons. The reasons we go through things are to eventually learn lessons at your own pace. However, there are people whose pacing is indubitably fast and moving, because they go into things conscious, they go into things trying for things. And I feel like Gemini, no matter what people were throwing at you or what they would say about you, or just the ways they tried to literally get you to shut the fuck up, I think in the past, you are just realizing that you took that energy and you said, I just got to stay laser focused. I can't worry about these haters. I can't worry about these haters. And now these haters, it doesn't even matter, because now you have something real materializing for yourself. Now you are a Queen of Pentacles. Someone thinks that all that hard work that they were scoffing and laughing about you putting in makes you sturdy enough to do this shit. So now what? Right? Because this personal success coming at the beginning of my new cycle is going to make me look at, like, it's like people trying to get you and trying to bully you, but it's like, babe, you're a mess. You're the one who's down bad, not me. And you're trying to make fun of me. That's why you're trying to make fun of me, because you're not smart enough. Gemini, congratulations. I just want to say, this is like probably the shortest of all the readings. I don't really even feel bad about the judgment. This moon for Gemini 6 months ago was a judgment. It was supposed to be simple. As much as people said Geminis overcomplicate, they try this, they do that, they be in these streets. This is something that was supposed to always be this easy. Was supposed to always be this slam dunk. Is owed to you, is the judgment. You are the best for it. We wanted you to feel like the best for it. We wanted you to feel as big as you are for this. And we wanted you to know that you could just listen to Spirit, who says, hey, you should go up for that, because you don't know what you don't know, but I think you're a lot bigger than you think, and you should go up to the bat and try for that. And if you try for it and you just trust me and you let me connect you to, and you just keep being honest, because the thing is, during the separation, we have to keep strengthening our energy so that we can come back into union with one another. So if there is something that you've been trying to attract since 6 months ago, since the last eclipse, the thing about it is, it manifesting has to do with how well you sharpened what they used to see, how much you've refined what used to be there. It's even more refined, Gemini. And that's why it was so easy to make the judgment. But this is the offer. This is the offer. And the offer, it looks like it already goes to someone who's already living and breathing all their value. So this just adds the 10 Pentacles. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it just, this for you, Gemini, is just like, you're at the 9 Pentacles. You're embodying your Queen of Pentacles energy, like as in someone who would know what to do, how to manage it. And so when they just come and give you, when the divine gives you this ace, it's like this is the thing that's missing out of your castle. Because again, Gemini has pretty much most of it, but I think they wouldn't allow you to be an intellectual. You can't gatekeep a Gemini from being an air sign, and they have a thirst and a curiosity for understanding. And I feel like this 10th pentacle is the thing that you knew that everybody was trying to convince you, like, you have enough, you need to stop being gluttonous, why do you want to have everything all the time? But you're like, no, but if the universe is asking me, what do all 10 of your pentacles, what's a full picture, like, blessed life look like, this thing was definitely in it. It definitely was a part of it, because it's a part of you. You don't have to justify it. It's not, this isn't something that you wanted from poverty consciousness. This isn't something that you wanted to be stupid. It's something you wanted to challenge yourself. It's something that you acknowledge when might be good for you, even if it's contrast, even if it isn't perfect, to grow and develop. And it's an investment that's worth making in your eyes, in yourself. And I think that Gemini has always had a pretty good pulse about what's worth investing in for themselves. And so you have a whole lifetime of doing the right thing for yourself to look back on. And at this time, like I said, the girls wanted you to be down bad, but you're really up, because it was so simple. It was so slick. It was so to the point. It was so not a question for you. Like, yeah, like, listen to spirit, and just, my faith's already sturdy because I'm an air sign. My faith's already there because I govern the realm of fucking divine connection. So yeah, we're good. We're gonna just go ahead and follow what we're being instructed. And this is your cash out under this moon. I feel like for Gemini energy under this Libra moon, you had the most straightforward, like, you didn't fuck around. You knew what the Libra eclipse could have brought you 6 months ago, and that's why you prepared accordingly. And congratulations to you, because that is exactly what is manifested. The 10th pentacle that you knew that, like, yeah, I have the 9 pentacles. Yes, I am happy. I do have a lot of things that work for me. But this is just something that I just purely want for me, because it's a part of me. It's something that was meant to be on my path. So it's my right to try to reach for it. And you reached for it and tried, and you succeeded. So yeah, sometimes I think Gemini is teaching our collective what reaching for things can get you. What trying to figure out, like, what being adjustable and adaptable might get you, outside of what your really firm self-concept might be, like what you actually think you could get out of that. And there you are, living and breathing proof of that. So congratulations to Gemini. I love this, the shortest and the most concise of the readings, but I think this is gonna hit you. I mean, I think this Ace of Pentacles does all the feeling you need. I don't think you need to make me give you some fucking false feeling. I think you're feeling the high of this amazing pentacle that you've succeeded in grabbing. So congratulations. We're going to keep moving along. But happy eclipse. Just enjoy this. I mean, this is like unwrapping a Christmas gift. So congratulations.